We promised you a treat, and we have one for you. We have the 13th world champion here in the studio with us, Garry. Garry, welcome to the show. Good to see you once again. You're the mastermind behind the Grand Chess Tour, which is changing. We have so much new talent in it. Tell us a bit about that.
Look, it's great news that we have Magnus as oldest player. So I think that tells you everything. And also, Grand Chess Tour is the best illustration that the game of chess is not dead. So all these doomsayers who predicted the end of the game, machines will kill it. No, there's more interest now. More people can watch it. You know, you can just follow the game. You don't even have to wait for us to make a commentary, so you can look at the screen. And again, numbers do not lie. So they see more and more people joining, and it's a great fighting tournament. So there's so many great games. And I think it's even before I look at the chessboard, I could look at the players. I could see a lot of fighting spirit. That's good. That's phenomenal. And young players, they hear, and in every game you can expect something. Even blunders.
Absolutely.
We saw Magnus blundered, but again, it's part of the show.
Yes.
It's a spectacle, and while there's a lot of disappointments. You made a bad move, but. No matter who wins at the chessboard, chess wins and the public wins. And we are chess fans. We also win.
You picked up quite a good game to make the first move for a former world
I didn't pick. I was asked.
Somebody picked it for you.
Yes.
How special is Gukesh?
Look, I mean, it's if you are making so much progress at such early age, yeah, and also I think his big advantage is that he can manage to play without diminished strengths under pressure. Because what we saw in the candidates, a lot of pressure, and we know Fabi
collapsed. Yeah, pressure, unfortunately.
Not first time. But I still remember a game with I think was Swindler. This is when he just did in Moscow. When he just, did Karyakin eventually.
Yes.
Well, so there's the penultimate round. So when he was winning, just as Rook and
He was
Bishop.
in contention.
Yes. Absolutely. So I think it's something is just and even though they missed it, I remember I watched this the last game, and I think you can feel that he's probably relaxed. He was absolutely winning, and then Nepo kept kicking, and somehow he still found many good moves, but. Just didn't see the simple win, which is, by the way, interesting. I could see him, just trembling, everybody. We have thousands people on the internet shouting, "Oh, we need to check." just play, and he missed it. So and Gukesh survived. So just he was a bit lucky, but it's in some games. But he also missed probably he lost the winning game against Alireza. So that's why. It's happened.
It balances out.
Exactly. He's very, very balanced. He's very, very balanced. And just why do I look at this game?
Let's look at this game, yeah. What's happening in this one? Both players under 1 minute, 37 seconds for Magnus, 14 for Gukesh. It's usually a Magnus type of advantage, right?
Advantage? You say it's advantage?
I
there's
so.
two pass pawns, I can see. I see pass pawns.
Those are
I see pass pawns. It's interesting. So that's what happens. Magnus attacks. So this is
Rook c1, bishop to e4.
Rook c4.
Rook to c4 could be an idea. Which he played it from your mouth to his hands.
King d3. C2 check bishop d3. Yes, he wants to play. Still. Rook c5. Now the pawn is
trying
hanging.
to take on f5. But king d2 maybe.
King d4. No, that doesn't sound good to me. Just something
for white or
for black.
For
yes,
black.
No, pawns are advancing. Too dangerous.
6 seconds for Gukesh.
No, that's the.
Seems like Magnus is taking over.
King e5. c2. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Magnus did say something at the beginning of this show. He says, I need to beat them while I can still do it,
Yep.
Congratulations, Magnus. Just an incredible game.
No, when Magnus plays, with his hand, he's unbeatable. So because he always finds the right square for the right piece. So that's no doubts about it. I think he plays very quickly, and this is all great moves. This is king center and bishop on d4. So yes, yeah.
This is the last game that we just had our eyes on, Arjun versus Vincent. It seems to have been a draw, but I do want to ask you about one player in particular, the leader of the tournament, Wei.
How did he play?
He won.
He won again.
Yes.
Beat who was?
Kirill Shevchenko.
Yes.
Kirill Shevchenko, yes.
Yeah.
Just an incredible, balanced player. He's just not making a lot of mistakes.
No. This is what was very impressive is how he survived against Magnus. I mean, survived against Magnus in this kind of a game. Again, he finds all the best chances. So again, very, very impressive. Very. Somehow, I wasn't disappeared, but he just, he was a rising star, and then I don't know. I didn't see much of him.
He took a break. Yeah.
Yes, he took a break, and now very, very balanced, and performs rapid and in Blitz.
Do you feel like he's almost a successor to Ding right now, coming from China?
It looks so. Ding is not doing much these days, so a lot of people believe that he will lose poorly against Gukesh. I don't think so. I think it will be much more competitive than most people think. But clearly, again, this Ding, you can hardly imagine Ding being a future of Chinese chess. While I think it's the way he plays here is extremely impressive. So, by the way, what's happening in this game?
Let's take a look, in fact.
Yeah.
So it did look that Kirill was doing quite well.
Yeah, because when we left, it was okay.
Yes, bishop.
Oh, he lost the pawn.
Lost the pawn.
A lost position, but then his pawn went on d7.
Yes, let's see when that happens.
So how will that happen?
D7, okay.
I could see pawn was on d7.
Now it's looking good, b6.
Oh. Yes, okay, this is the moment, yes. h5. Could he play here rook d6?
Let's see. Maybe not because of g4 first.
G4 check. Yes, sorry, this check. I just forgot about this. Because otherwise queen g5 were winning, yes, so that's why, yes.
But it seems like g4.
G4, yes, maybe g4 first.
Maybe
g4 first, yes.
Yeah.
And after h4, then if h4, then rook d6.
Now rook d6. Beautiful.
Beautiful. So this is subsequence there. So this, yes.
If you take, let's just show everybody.
f6 and then f6, and that's
f6 just finishes the game. Beautiful.
So so it's still, but as a pawn on d7, you can't do bad. And he missed it. So there's just g4, of course. Yeah, that's.
How do you train that intuition? You just seeing this whole pattern. We know that Gukesh is nowadays mostly a classical player. He enjoys playing classical chess. He's struggling in rapid and blitz. How do you develop that intuition?
I don't know. It's certain things that are beyond my ability to explain. So just sometimes I know it's the right square. So some players have absolutely unique intuition. For instance, Magnus. I think there's Karpov. You got Capablanca, just Smyslov. Sometimes probably Kramnik, but it's less. Some players just say they're absolutely intuitive players. This is the right piece, this is the right square. So my intuition is different kind. So it's not about right square. It's more about just conceptual. So I can sacrifice something. I just can make things more dynamic. But I don't know. I'm struggling to actually find a simple explanation why I know that's the right square to go.
And again, I want to come back to my initial question. We have so much new talent. We have Gukesh as a full tour participant, Nodirbek, Abdusatorov as well. How do you see the Grand Chess Tour playing out this year?
I think it's very important. We are around for quite a while now, and we are seeing now the change, the generational change. So we began with events where Magnus was the youngest. Yes. Now we gradually move to the moment where he's the oldest. So I think it's great. And also we can see that it's quite a change in geography. Mm-hmm. So the chess moved to Asia. Huh? So that's I'm not here to explain. Just it's in some scientific terms, but also when you look at American chess, the top players are American Chinese or American Indians. Mm-hmm. So it's probably somehow it probably reflects the global changes as well. So, but what's important, chess is moving along with overall progress.
Garry, always a pleasure to have you in the studio. Go enjoy the games.
Yeah,
Thank
absolutely.
you for joining us.
Thank you.
Appreciate you, Garry. Guys, back.
Thank you, Cristian. Thank you, Garry, for sharing your thoughts. Generational